but there's still no rush like stand-up because it still makes me nervous. It's still different every night. You still never really have it down. And when you have an audience that's with you and you're coming up with shit, it's powerful. But my point from earlier was a lot of my anxiety was how I would go over. And the only way I was able to go at the last minute and have fun last night is if I took that ego element out of it, because the ego started taking over and hurting my love for the craft. Because, so now it's about how well you do, as opposed to being grateful enough to do what you love.
Last night, I had a battle with my ego. You're taught to just kill. And while killing's great, it doesn't always equal growth. Ken and I talked about this a lot last night, and I wish I would have got some of that footage or recorded it, but it was just a very organic conversation we were having about killing versus growth and how you deal with that as a performer. Like, you can kill in fucking Des Moines. Like, great. Now what? Growth is about letting go. You know what I mean? Like, just letting go of that ego and that pressure of killing and just being in those moments. Last night, I did something that I'd never done before. You know, I haven't been on stage in a year and a half, and it just didn't make sense to go back and relearn old jokes. So I wrote all new jokes. And I was supposed to do a half hour last night. And so literally I just took up, a few pieces of paper and did a half hour of things that I've never said out loud before. It was terrifying.
A lot of pacing there, Malone.
Hey, man, hey. This is my time.
This is it, bro. Okay. Got some notes there, Malone.
I got a few notes.
Okay. Cool.
A few notes. I'm gonna.
How you feeling, brother?
No, Ken, I'm not great.
Okay.
Not great.
You're gonna do just fine.
After the show, I was talking to my buddy Ken, and he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "I can't believe you did that." He's like, "I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you didn't bail, when it got hard, because it did get hard." And I told Ken, I said, "Hey man, I would love to tell you that, this is how you really work on the craft, and like, this is how you build a new hour, and this is what real growth looks like. It's just going on stage and being brave." And but the truth is, I don't remember any of my old jokes. So like, even if I wanted to bail and do old, the heavy hitters, I couldn't.
The only reason I came here is because my dear friend Michael is headlining, and he is absolutely hilarious, but he hasn't performed comedy in a year, and this is his first time back, and I'm going to stand in the back of the room and laugh while he struggles mightily. It's not entertaining. I can't wait. I'm going to masturbate in the back. It's going to be so funny. Oh, he's fucking bombing. Oh, fuck.
I went on stage last night only armed with the fleeting jokes and the wrinkled pieces of paper I had with me on stage.
We're active. My girlfriend and I are active. We hike, we bike, we do all that shit because that's what we said we did on the dating apps where we met. All the dating apps. I like to hike. I'm really outdoorsy. I'm into adventure. I like adventure.
It felt good. It felt... I know this sounds whatever, but it felt good to be scared again. I think that's when you get the most amount of growth and stuff, is when you're challenged and when you're just absolutely terrified.